love to hover, I'm sure.
All right, so what did you do this week? What is up in your life, Mike? Let's take a break for a second because I know you have a lot on your mind. What's going on with you? What was your big subject on your podcast this week?
Well, my dog's recuperating from a scratch, or his paw got all messed up. I have found that I'm still burning hot mad about Agent Carter.
Are you really?
And how I just did not like it. I did not like that movie. The show just really irked me.
You didn't like the show at all?
They could have done so much better with it, giving her more gadgets. I don't know. And Stark was
Dude,
so
it's the
annoying.
40s, bro.
What
can you give anybody in 1940? Can't give her a cell phone?
But she's on the inside. She knows Tony Stark's dad.
Tony Stark's dad. You're talking about... Now you made me forget his name. Stark. Means
Mr. Stark.
Mr. Stark, yes. You want her to have more gadgets to play around with?
Yeah, and then she ends up running S.H.I.E.L.D. at some point, right? So why didn't they show all that instead?
Because they want to leave you for more. I liked it. It actually did good in the ratings. And S.H.I.E.L.D., the other S.H.I.E.L.D., is kicking butt in the ratings right now. It is climbing. And I am falling. Are you keeping up with S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, well, as far as Hulu will let me. But yeah, I'm up to date with what Hulu put.
So you saw them in the playground and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're up to date. All right,
awesome.
You're totally up to date. Everything that's going on. And then anything else going on in the Mike Matthews world of his podcast? I don't want to leave you out.
I talk to a lot of musicians and people.
Rob Thomas?
No.
Oh.
But fuck you. So, excuse me, I have a cough. And then, no, we got cool up-and-coming musicians. They're going to be up-and-coming all over the place. And then, the whole thing with Facebook...
Go ahead.
They're doing all this stuff, and they're trying to... You know what pisses me off, Aaron?
What? You know what grinds my wheel? Go ahead. Go ahead. What grinds your wheel?
Okay, so I check out your Facebook feed, right? But if you look at your normal news feed, it is completely controlled by Mark Zuckerberg. You don't get, you have to click on your news feed, that little thing that nobody ever does. Instead of top stories, go to the ones that are happening in real time. And that way you actually, because otherwise I don't see stuff. Like I won't see your posts or whatever. And it just, that annoys me.
Here's the thing that annoys me about. Let's hear what grinds my gears.
Yeah, what grinds your gears and pisses you off?
I never see any of your posts.
Yeah, see, exactly.
I look and I know you have a podcast or you do a show or you got laid in the last 20 years and you're like, yeehaw, I got laid or I masturbated. I don't know.
I want to be that guy.
But I never see you posting stuff.
See, and I post stuff all the time, but Mark Zuckerberg controls it because I haven't paid him money.
Maybe because you're talking right now, he has an empire of 10,000 people working. He goes, I want you to listen to every podcast, every show, everything on Sirius. I added that to give him some depth of evil.
Well, he
goes, if anyone talks bad about me, tell me now. So you got a member who goes, sir? He goes, what is it? There's this guy. Yeah, tell me about it. Spit it out, idiot. There's this guy who lives in Castro Valley. He calls it Podcastro Valley. And he said you're ruining everything for him. I want no post shown of his. Do it now. I hear you. I fear Zuckerberg. And so they don't allow your post to get seen. It's all your fault.
Damn, that's what I did wrong. Was I irritated Lex Luthor, see? Because Jesse Eisenberg played Mark Zuckerberg, and now he's shaved his head to be Lex Luthor.
Have you seen his pictures?
I have.
It's on the post, but...
I love bald people, for I am bald.
You put two of them together, you guys make an ass. The phone lines are ringing.
You son of a bitch!
Speaking of bald people, which he isn't bald, but ladies...
That's called a segue, folks.
Billy Gardell.
Hey, Billy!
Are we positive he's on the phone? Yes, they said he's on the phone. They're going to transfer him to us. Billy Gardell from Mike and Molly. You are the Mike and the Molly. Or is it the other way around? Congratulations, 100 episodes. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you, man. Yeah, hitting 100 is a hell of a milestone. We're in that fraternity with Cheers, and Everybody Loves Raymond and King of Queens and Friends. It's really, really unbelievable. This weekend has been fantastic because we got the the network threw a 100-episode party for us, and we're 100-episode premieres tonight.
Yeah.
And 5 years later, we were number 10 last week, which is pretty amazing.
You are on the list of shows that you have to watch. I mean, how does that feel, man? I mean, you must be like stoked.
It's a real honor, man. It's a real testament to the journey we've all taken as a cast. But then again, I also like to mention the writers, because I don't think they get enough credit for writing these real-life stories week in and week out. You know, they're just a great group of people who continually come up with amazing ideas.
Now, you are a stand-up comedian, so does that mean at all, do you ever have any input? Like you walk in there, you go, look, you said it this way, I think we should do this or do a show like that. Do you ever get that chance to do?
No, you know, our writers are so good, man. Once in a while, I'll go, hey, could I say it this way, just because it comes out of my Pittsburgh mouth a little easier? but no, I mean, the table read scripts that we get, you know, a script evolves about 5 times on a sitcom from start to tape night. And the table read, when it first comes out, is stronger than most people shoot scripts. I mean, we really have an amazing group of writers.
That's good. I mean, and you work well with them, too, then, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a collaborative thing on our stage, man. Nobody's better than anybody else. Everybody's open, and everybody has the same goal, which is make the best possible show.
Okay. Now, yesterday you said you had a big 100th anniversary party, or they threw it. When did they throw it? They throw it Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday night, man. It was really lovely, and the whole cast came, and you know, we're a cast that really shows up for each other. Nobody was too important to be there. Everybody was there. You know, everybody showed up and partook of that, and our whole crew was there, and you know, CBS was there, and Warner Brothers was there. And
wow.
It was a real. We really felt it Saturday. Like, wow, we've hit a milestone that very few shows nowadays hit.
All right. Well, I'll make sure everybody knows tonight. You know, you don't even need the promotion. Everyone DVRs either watches Mike and Molly on Mondays night.
You need the promotion.
You don't need it at all, man. Hey, what are you up to next? I was looking online and I found out you are you doing stand-up comedy again coming up in March?
I am. I'll be touring all through the summer, and then also I got a game show coming out called Monopoly Millionaires Club, which I'm very excited about.
Where's that going to be? When does that start?
Well, I think they're trying to figure their launch date now, and I think it's going to be the end of March. And it's a syndicated game show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Where you have a chance to play for $1 million, and all the games in the show are based on the Monopoly board games, like the electric company, the railroads.
And
it's a big-time game show. We've already had 2 $1 million winners, so it's pretty exciting to do.
Oh, so you guys already actually filmed some of it already, right?
We've filmed 6 of those.
Oh,
and
wow.
we did them in Vegas, which was just tremendous because the people who get chosen to go on the show, they also get a 5-night stay in Vegas. So there's only one day you do the game show, and then you get a trip to Vegas, and it makes it really, really exciting. And so I can't wait to figure out the schematics on it because it's going to be a fun game show.
And Billy, when are you getting a movie? What's the movie coming up? You going to be doing something for the superheroes or something?
No, not me, man. I don't know. You know, whenever they tap me, I'm always looking for those roles John Goodman doesn't want.
I don't know. I could see you as a Black Panther or something like that. Something. I don't know. We got to get you. You should be a superhero, man. That seems like it's the next phase for you. Some kind of superhero.
I think if I was going to be in a superhero movie, I'd have to be a bad guy, and I think Kingpin would probably be the guy I could play.
You know what? It's actually not a bad idea. You should get on your agent about that. That's not bad. You know who I talked to next week? We got Stan Lee coming in here, so I'll tell him about you, and I'll throw your name.
Well, tell Stan Lee that I would adore playing Kingpin.
All right, I'll say something to him. 100 episodes you guys did. And tonight, now, who directed tonight? I heard some rumors somebody else directed. It's not our average director.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy directed the 100th episode. She did a wonderful job. And once again, it goes back to the kind of the extended family we have over at that set. We all support each other, and she was wonderful. And we really, the chemistry on our stages, I really can't explain it to you. It's a real blessing.
Well, you guys look, so what we see on screen is, sorry, let's reverse that. What we see on TV is actually what's really happening between a life.
I think our true friendships definitely come through in the work, and I think that's what makes it extra special. I also think that's why people identify with the show. Hey,
you're always welcome back to the show. If you need anything from us, please feel free to give us a call here. We love talking with you, Billy.
Thank you, man. Very kind of you. Thanks for the support today, and thanks to all the Mike and Molly fans for making 100 possible.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing 200. When you have your 200th anniversary, want to see you back on here.
Back.
All right.
I hope so, man. Your mouth to God's ears.
Take care. Have a great day.
Thanks, brother. You too.
So if you were going to be a villain or a good guy or any kind of superhero, who would you pick to be?
I would like to be Darth Vader.
Really?
Because then I'd be really good at lightsabers and no one would be able to stop me.
But there are no such thing. No, seriously, you don't have to be a villain. You can be a superhero, too. Anyone. You can be in Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, Doctor Who. You want to be Doctor Who?
I would like to be Doctor Who in the Tom Baker days because he had a really a quick repartee.
But don't you want to hook up? It seems like Doctor Who never gets to hook up with chicks.
That's true. So who hooks up with? I want to be the guy in the Fantastic Four that hooks up with Jessica Alba, a Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you can't be Captain America, Chris Evans, because that's his sister, and that doesn't work.
They'll be the other guy that stretches.
If that doesn't work, because Chris Evans and Jessica Alba hooked up with each other, she'd have to turn invisible. Otherwise, the cops would take them to jail.
Yeah, that's not good. Now,
he'd probably get a disease from it, and his penis probably burn.
I think you're right about why didn't we ever explore this in the whole Marvel universe?
Here's another thing I want to.
This is something else.
I'm always thinking about.
Okay.
Is Mr. Fantastic really fantastic down there because he can make it stretch any way he wants to?
Now, that's brought up in Fantastic Four. There's like a quick throwaway line about that,
I did not know that. Did this guy know how to party? So let's go back to Mike and Molly. So what have you ever watched Mike and Molly?
Well, I have, and I found that it's like CBS is really good at doing sitcoms for some reason. Like Big Bang Theory, huge success. How I Met Your Mother, gigantic. Two Broke Girls, and this Mike and Molly also has.
Two Broke Girls sucks.
You don't like the girl from Thor?
Oh my God,
Hey, I'm Kat Dennings, and I'm really happy.
She wears so much makeup.
I'm a slut.
She was running off set, and they said she ran into the wall, and she moved off, and her face imprint was on it. She wears so much makeup.
Every joke on that show is, I'm a slut. I'm a slut. I want money. That's what I found to be so funny about it.
Are they not broke anymore?
Yeah, what's the deal? They make money, lose money. She's like an heiress, the blonde, and I like putting my face right on this microphone when I'm talking about Kat Dennings.
Because I want her boobs.
She's beautiful.
She's had some big boobs.
But some women are endowed with that sort of thing. But it's a hard life because it pulls on your back.
Mike and Molly, you like the show? Yes or no?
Mike and Molly, you want my honest opinion?
Be honest.
The jokes lie flat for me. Not using a word that pertains to Kat Dennings, but it's okay. It's okay.
Do you watch it? Is it on your DVR?
Is it on my Hulu? No.
Do you live for the show?
But I'm a guy that watches New Girl, so there you go. I'm a little.
You watch a New Girl? Oh, that show sucks.
You don't like
Mike and Molly? I'll watch once in a while.
I'm Zoe Deschanel.
I don't like the New Girl.
There's some funny jokes. They're very current and funny at times.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up the show soon. Anything in the news you want to?
Modern Family.
You like Modern Family? That's actually pretty funny.
What I'm going to do is record my laughter during those shows, and you can go, Mike, why are you sitting like that? I am seeing ball sack now. Please stop.
I was thinking about Mike and Molly, and I thought ball sack. Anyway, so Ed, what else did you learn this week or anything new? How's your dog? It's what I really want. I'm waiting for you to bring up about your dog.
Okay. That's where you were going. So my dog barked at another dog on the other side of a fence. And you know
that
how
was
dogs,
a great story.
Dogs
I like dogs. All right, we'll talk.
You cut off my story, you son of a bitch! And he hurt his paw when he was barking. He got it stuck in a crevice of rocks, and it tore, and it exposed bone. It was disgusting. And he was bleeding all over the place. I was far away from home. I had to call a friend, pick me up, take me to the vet. Luckily, they were able to save that. He just missed the tendon. So yay! My dog's fine now.
So your dog could have lost his foot.
He could have lost his foot, Aaron, and he was in a lot of pain, and I had to put him on painkillers and stuff. I felt bad because you can't talk to him. Like a kid.
Really?
You can't say that.
You're all like, woof, woof, woof.
So, everybody, this is Aaron's way of helping out Mike Matthews. He's like, oh, your dog, he's in trouble. Why don't you become a dog walker? They make $500.
I was trying to change the subject.
And I'm like, my dog is like on painkillers. He's like, ugh. And you want me to start walking dogs now?
I was just thinking about you, and I was trying to change the subject. So what
you want me to make some money and
I'll
feel
make
better?
money, feel
Because
better.
you know I like dogs, and
yeah.